Joystick, the Joystick Show. Up, down, left, right, B, A, select.
Start.
Welcome, gamers, to our twisted reality. Everywhere over the rainbow.
Joystick, the Joystick Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Joystick Show. We are finally back sitting down after a vacay month. What do we have? A lot of stuff cooking going on. But we are back and the mic is hot. And so are we with updates on news on the video game world. We are a father and son combo. If it's your first time checking us out, we appreciate it. We go by our gamer tags. I'm Bogue Spear.
I'm Thing12.
That's right, Thing12. We got like this whole breakdown. Everything's the top 20, top 5. We're going to get into it a little bit about the industry today as well. But first, if folks want to join us, be a part of the show, how do they get a hold of us?
You can contact us at our Gmail, joystickshow@gmail.com, or Twitter @joystick_show, our website, joystickshow.com, or just our Discord @joystickspace_show.
All right. And, of course, we have our sponsor that pays for it each and every week. Thank you very much. We have our new sales person. He brought this in, and we're excited. He's crushing it. We got, like, lines up. We got sponsors just lining up now. I don't know what he did or he said. He probably said we had multi-millions. Yeah. The Rumble Pack was on fire. So here's our sponsor, Old School Boomer Box. You can get Spotify, Apple Music, and a lot more on a self-contained boomer box. That's right. Do you want to be like all the cool kids back in the 80s? Well, then buy this boomer box for just $189. Get the complete unit. They put on your shoulder, over your shoulder, play your music like they did back in the day. Boomer Box. Go to boomerbox.info and put in promo code JOYSTICK for 20% off. That's Boomer Box. Get in the coolness.
Cool.
What do you think?
Cool.
Yeah, see? You're cool. Already you're saying it's cool.
Yeah.
How great would that be to have the old school boom boxes, just everything all built in, and just walk around with it on your shoulder and just have it set down?
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome.
Maybe.
I think they should retro it. Totally retro it. So, all right. So how's this the show go? Well, we have a couple segments that's always slotted for you folks. It's on the gaming front. We talk about what we play, what's been going on while we've been away from the mic. Also, joystick news will hit. Riff Rap, I don't know if we're going to try to keep it in there, but every now and then something pops up. And we have the deal of the month as well, and then we are outie. So we make it sharp, short, low to the ground, nice and sweet. So let's talk about on the gaming front. What do you got going on?
I have kind of just been playing God of War Ragnorock. That's pretty much it.
Oh, really? Wait, you did that already? I thought you just solved it?
It's the first game.
Oh, the first game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ragnarok. Got it. Okay.
Ragnarok's the second one. It came out.
What's the first one?
It's just
God. It's called God of
War.
War.
It's not the first one.
Wait, there was a 2. There was a God of War 2.
Yeah, that's the old. I'm talking. So they rebooted it.
Right.
With it's the fourth one, but it's technically the first one.
Okay.
Of the new ones.
Oh my god! I don't know what you just said there, but I'm sure it made sense to.
And I'm playing the second of the reboot.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. I think the story, I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't say what I think about the full story versus the first one. But
and who's the character in its throughout all of the series is
what?
What's his name?
Kratos. The main, yeah. So he's still the same, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I think maybe it's just because I'm playing it kind of back to back. Like I just finished the first one like a month and a half, 2 months ago maybe. Yeah. That it feels just not as good as the first one, because technically there's more to do. Like there's more to. It's just
did he
bigger
remaster
and
it all,
better.
or no? It's just not as probably not as
no.
either.
It looks better. It looks a lot better.
Okay.
And there's definitely more to do. There's just more weapons. There's just more things.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel as good because I've already kind of completed the first experience, and it's just kind of just the same thing.
Right.
It's like Spider-Man 2. It's like a very similar. It's good. It's a sequel.
Yeah.
But it's just because I've recently played the first one. It doesn't feel as good, but I haven't finished the story, so I don't know if the story's better yet.
Is there any DLC for those out at all?
Yeah.
Is there? Like side missions or something?
Ragnarok they released a free DLC called Valhalla, which I know nothing about. I haven't gotten into any of that yet. Which I'm going to after I beat the story, but they said there's like spoilers for the main story.
Gotcha.
So it's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think based on where I'm at now versus where I was in the first story, I don't think the story's as good. Mm-hmm. But they could the last act could be really good. So I don't know.
Cool.
But it's fun.
And that's so you pretty much all dug in on that.
Yeah,
between,
pretty much.
Work and school and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Jazz going on. Well, good stuff. Well, for me, I said kind of like the intro, I just been all focused Rainbow. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege online, trying to learn the operators that I've missed over the years. Mm-hmm. Now, I haven't dropped the coin yet. I was thinking about actually dropping the coin and updating it, get the operators. Because they used to like add them as they went along eventually, but they didn't do it. And so far, when I go back, I don't have that many as far as what I can play. There's a long list of ones I can't access. Operators.
What do you mean you used to add? They used to
add like an operator every now and then, even if you didn't buy the season later on. Then they do something where you could like still get the operators, or you could like earn them or something like that. There's a way I remember getting operators without paying like hard-earned cash for them.
Yeah, you like the renown that you get. You build up and then you buy them.
Okay, so I have to go way a lot of renown to be able to pick them up, because I go back. I was trying to find a way. Can I buy them? Can I get them? And I just loaded it up just to see if they added any, but they didn't. So I'm still kind of grinding on it a little bit. Some cool maps. I think I talked a little bit about it last time, but I just got into it much deeper. Plus, with the board game coming out, we've been playing the board game. The combination of the two has just been killer on it. So that's all I've been focused on. It's been great. Outside a little snap every now and then when we can. But yeah, I mean, I guess I think it's kind of weird to watch the rebalancing. I mean, when I talk about old school, Kachanka going back to the original gun. You know what I mean? The setup gun. You always put him in the corner. Don't put Baby in the corner. Don't put Kachanka in the corner.
Wait, when did he go back to it?
No, I'm saying going back, thinking about that, playing them. You know what I mean? And how original it was, and kind of fun it was. And now, obviously, he's just like anybody else running around. But the fire was cool on it as well. But I just kind of, it's funny how it's already nostalgic, and it's only out, you know what I mean, X number of years. But it's kind of fun to go back. It's like, it'd be cool if they brought those back. Yeah. And do that. I mean, they still have the, what is it, the mode where you go in where, like, you get poisoned or whatever. What is it? Come on.
Poisoned?
I don't know. Anyways, there's all the modes that are still there, but then there's, like arcade mode now, which is fun, where you don't have to really worry about it. You just go in and shoot each other up. Yeah. And you kind of respawn. Okay. That's kind of fun. Again, I'm coming back to this. Haven't been there in a while, right? Yeah. So this stuff's new to me versus the original when I was the OG in it back in the day. So I've been playing a little bit of that. I don't know. I'm just interested what the Realm Pack thinks. Is the game progressing? It seems like it's getting. It's as strong as it was. There's a lot more options now, right? Yeah. To play. The skins, all that type of stuff's still cool on it. So the game to me seems pretty solid across the board. The new maps. What's your favorite new map? Which one? Do you remember? You said you played a little bit. So
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know which maps are like new and which ones are.
Oh, which one? Well, they're all new to me.
But.
Actually.
I would say the most fun I had, like the map that I think I had the most fun on was probably Clubhouse. Yeah. Clubhouse is the is the one that's not new.
It's not new, but it's a good one.
But I'd say that's the best one.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I've heard a lot of people complain about the new maps. I think because they're just not fully balanced, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can't. It doesn't matter. I get my butt kicked no matter what. I mean, I'm still in the slow mo movement versus everybody else. There should be something where you can put your age in and it like ratchets you up and ratchets everybody down. Yeah. A little bit under movement. How cool would that be? That's actually a cool mechanic to think about that. What do you think?
Maybe.
Especially for gamers that are,
ranked does that already. It's just you play against. If you're low rank, you play against.
Yeah, I guess maybe. But it doesn't mean that I'm not higher ranked just from playing over and over and over again, right? I mean, I can still build up in luck with playing with guys that are good and so forth. But I'm just wondering if there's a way to offset a game like that. Maybe. Anyways, just a thought. Think about that. Think about that, publishers. As we go into it a little bit, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, maybe.
So, which is actually a great segue. Okay, let's jump into the news.
Joystick News Report. Joystick News!
All right, can you hear that hail going on behind us? No.
I don't think they can. No.
No. All right. Well, it's booming out there. Just to let you know in the studio.
They might be able to. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be cool. All right, so probably like dollar bills, or I mean, not dollar bills, quarters or something coming down. All right, so the joystick news. Let's talk about it. So the 5 largest video game publishers by revenue in the world. I want to know, do you know these guys, right? I mean, it's funny, I started reading through, I'm like, I don't even know, I mean, I know the names somewhat, but not really. So for the first one, number 5, C Limited. Familiar with them?
No.
No. Why? Because it's a Singapore multinational technology conglomerate known for its e-commerce, gaming, and digital finance service business. But yet they put them on there. They're top 5 with $13.10 billion.
Oh, so these aren't like developing companies.
Well, no, it says publishers, video game publishers.
Oh, publishers, not developers.
Not developers, no,
okay.
Publishers. Second on the list, NetEase. Familiar with them at all?
No.
Another Chinese company. Go figure. 14 billion. I'm like, well, is there anything that we have that we remember? This is top 5. Let's see here. All right, the next we have on here is Tencent Holdings. Now I've heard of them, but again, that is a Chinese company. But for some reason I've heard of them. Do you know why? Let me see.
I don't know.
PUBG, published including PUBG, is one reason why. Holding them, they're a part of that whole thing. Let's see, published. So yeah, some of the public games that they have are PUBG, League of Legends, Crossfire, Fortnite, and Clash of Clans. That's how I know it.
Yeah.
That's a huge one. They had, ready for this, $73.37 billion by end of June of 2022. Value and revenue they've built up. Pretty crazy, right?
I'm surprised it's not number 1.
Number 2, Sony. I think we know Sony, right? Publishing their own games, publishing everything else. Now, interesting enough, though, their sales was $90 billion, marking a 10% increase year over year. I wonder if Spider-Man was a big part of that. What was a big part of that?
Probably. Does that make Microsoft a thing as well? That's probably number 1.
Well, let's see. Next, the number 1 publisher.
Yeah, Microsoft.
There you go. Now get this. What do you think that they did? Now I don't understand why, but well, I understand why they're number 1. But what do you think the difference is? So Sony made $90 million, right? What do you think Microsoft made?
Probably like 110 million, 120 million.
Billion, you mean?
Or billion. Billion.
How about $227 billion?
Really?
Came through. 12 months ending that. I mean, you want to talk about an unbelievable. Now again, it's revenue. It doesn't mean it's, it's profit.
Yeah.
Right? But still, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Microsoft, Sony, but then the other 3 are Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Publishers. Of course, we know the third one, which makes sense. But the other 2 I thought were interesting. As well on that. And now that I think about it, I'm wondering, because it does show, what is the games that they actually made. So like NetEase, I don't know if you know any of these games.
It's probably like a lot of the Nintendo games, like Breath of the Wild and
Life After, Eggy Party, Wujan, Mo Justice.
Oh, it's a lot of the MMOs, which
Knives
get a lot
Out.
of money.
Yeah, interesting. And then the other one, the first one we didn't mention, C Limited, right? So their games included what? Some popular included League of Legends. I thought that was on the other one. They must do something with it. Heroes of New Earth, Arena of Valor, Speed Drifters, and Free Fire. I don't even know. It must be I wonder if it's mobile games, heavy mobile, digital maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that's why they came in. So pretty crazy. So I thought, oh, that's interesting. I mean, just trying to keep track of the industry, what's going on. Okay, so the next series I'm going to talk about is the top 5. Okay? Top 5 legendary video game characters of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, give me, who's the top 5 do you think?
Of all time.
All time.
Well,
Well, who comes to mind?
Well, definitely Mario.
Okay.
Definitely, probably Link or Zelda,
Okay.
whichever one.
Yep.
Probably. I don't know what. I'm trying not to think Nintendo because Nintendo's usually the most.
Right.
Is like the most popular.
Right.
I don't know. If we're going old, maybe Pac-Man.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I don't know. I'll do my top 3.
You did pretty good, but let me tell you why.
I'll do top 3. I'll do Mario. Yeah,
Okay.
Mario.
Mario?
Zelda or Link.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, Mario.
Okay. I'm going to say you did well, but I'm going to say this company, what is it, out of Small Screen, it was out of a UK, just did this. I was just curious when I was going through it. You ready for this? Number 5? Pac-Man, like you said.
Pac-Man's number 1 or number 5?
It's, well, number 1. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. Okay.
Bandicoot. I didn't even know him.
Yeah, he's
How am I? Is he part of like the Sonic?
Sega, I think.
Sega. Yeah, he was Sega.
Maybe he might not be Sega. I don't know.
Sony. It was Sony. Yeah, Sony Sega. Sony PlayStation. But I think it might have been originally from that.
Yeah, he's super popular.
Okay. Mario, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Donkey Kong. Now, I did get Donkey Kong. I did think of that before I started looking at it, right?
Maybe, yeah.
But I thought, okay, Link or Zelda, right? Not on there. Guess who else isn't on there? Which amazed me.
I don't know.
This is impossible. Master Chief. How is Halo Master Chief not on there?
Yeah, I could see him being top 10. I mean, I don't know.
What? You don't think he's in the top 5?
He could be. I don't know.
Totally. Guess who made it, though?
Oh, Kratos.
That's why I brought it up earlier. No, I'm sorry. Kratos is good, but he's not better in Halo.
Yeah, I'd say he's top 10, or maybe 15, but...
Right?
Yeah, I'd say Master Chief is definitely...
I get Donkey Kong, I get Mario, I get Pac-Man out of nostalgia. That's totally on.
Yeah.
You nailed it. I have no idea this Crash Bandicoot.
A lot of people know that. It's huge.
Okay.
It's a huge
Yeah, but top 5? I don't know.
Hmm.
Not so much, right?
Maybe. It all depends. It's weird because that's more like internationally known.
Right. I mean, that's a good point, but I mean, everybody's got their opinions like a-holes, right? We all have them.
Yeah.
We all have opinions.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of weird when I saw I was like, ours arguing. But think about Link, Zelda's not on there. I mean, to me, that's also one that would
it's
stand
not a great
out.
list.
Right.
Yeah.
So you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Next, what else is in the news? Oh, speaking of old school games or just games, do you see that in the news? Apple now allows emulators in the App Store.
What's an emulator?
So you can play older games on it.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to like my old school Commodore 64 games, right? Or the old school arcade games I played as a kid, and put them on there and play. So I'm starting to download it already. I'm trying to find the best emulator on there. So if anybody in the RoboPack knows a good one, I mean, I'm sure I can find one on there. But something has like a lot of old school. I want like Oil Baron games. I want like cool Commodore 64 games. I can bring up and play. That would be awesome. A couple of I think there's like a Game Boy emulator. What else is in there? There's a few other ones too. I mean, people are trying to sell obviously good ones too, but anyways, yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. People can check it out. There might be some old school, but I'm wondering how they're going to do the like licensing on all those too.
Well, most of them don't. Emulators are like illegal because
well, they're allowing them on here, so maybe the games are going to be really limited then, like, you know what I mean, like available games that are now public or something that nobody picked up.
I don't know.
After like Atari failed or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, but we definitely got to check that out. So if anybody thinks about or knows a good emulator, let me know. That would be awesome to pick up and play. And then lastly, did you hear and I didn't know this, I guess this was common knowledge, but do you know, maybe we talked about it a while ago and I forgot it. It's been so long. Iron Man game coming out?
Yeah.
They're still working on it.
Yep.
And they said that it's still in progress. It's on track. The team made excellent progress this year, hitting a major internal milestone. So I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's coming out? It's not coming out? When's it gonna hit?
I don't know, but
I mean, I thought it's interesting because it says it's gonna be. It's still untitled, and it's a game made in collaboration with Marvel Games. Now, how's Marvel Games? What are some of the Marvel games that were they any good? Some of the Marvel games, like
I'm pretty sure Insomniac Spider-Man was a Marvel.
It was,
but that they're not doing any of the work. Like
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Insomniac is the reason that it's good. So it's not. I don't think you can just look at the other Marvel games.
Right.
Because it's about the developers because they need
Motive, right? That's is it gonna be Motive that's doing it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Motive Studios. EA's Motive. Oh, it's EA.
Yeah.
Motive Studios. So, man, that'd be so awesome though. Because I always said I wanted a good Iron Man game, even if it's virtual reality. That would be awesome too.
There is the virtual reality.
I know, but like a better one.
Yeah.
Than that, because that one is still kind of clunky a little bit. But
yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So that's the Iron Man game coming out. Is there anything? I think that was it, right? To hit on the news. Yeah. All right, that's the news.
This concludes your Joystick News Report. Joystick News.
All right. I don't know. I mean, we might as well just go and play the music. Riff rap. All right. Do we have anything? I didn't show anything on the riff, on the rap. Do you have any updates or anything of value, or no?
On the Rift.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got something to talk about in the deal in a second, but...
I'm not sure. It's kind of been a slow... I haven't heard anything on virtual reality since the Apple Vision.
Right, we talked about that last time,
and
right?
even before that, there hasn't been much, so...
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I didn't have anything. I was looking around, couldn't find anything, but here's one thing you can look at, though. Let's do the deal. Deal of the week. So, at least we can kind of combine these two together. Did you see, I think it was Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, all the major ones, all dropped the price of the Meta Quest 2, right? To $199 now. It's like 20%.
That's the newest? No, the Quest 3 is the newest.
Yeah, the Quest 3 is the newest. It dropped the old one to under $200. Is that worth it? $200 for the older one?
Depends how much the 3 is.
Well, 3 I think is still up there, isn't it? Like 3 something or no? $400? Let me see. I don't even know what that is. But I mean, it still was self-contained, right? $499. Yeah, everything's still $499.
Yeah. Then I mean, sure. I'm sure it's worth it. Especially if that's what main retailers are selling it for. Somebody on eBay or something will be selling it for much less.
Right. Or if it's used, about when used or something.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Because there's still all those games that are on there that are cool and new, right? And
especially if you've never had a VR headset. One of the main reasons that it's just not good right now is because that initial, like, magic of it, I guess. That initial, like, oh, this is really cool. Like, the initial shock of just being able to, use virtual reality went away. So if you haven't had one yet, then yeah, like that, the Quest is
definitely
really good.
Worth it, right? I agree 100% on that. But speaking of the Quest, I sent you an email. Do we have any games that we bought on the Oculus itself? Because a lot of it was Steam, right, based that we bought.
No, we bought some on Oculus.
Well, I'm trying to get it moved over because I even told everybody else about it. So I was trying to do it at the last minute.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're like, yeah, there's. And I created an account. I did everything. And then it says move games or whatever. Nothing happened. It kind of just spun. Nothing. I tried to go back and it gave me a code. It said you have to use this code to transfer, but you can only use it once. Well, I put the code in. Spun. Nothing happened. So then I go back to do something. I tried again. It says code's already been used. So then I emailed them. I was like, hey, what's going on? It's da-da-da. And I'm getting like, what's your serial number of your thing? What's this? I'm like, come on, guys. I don't even know. Is it worth it with the games that we had? If it is, I gotta pull that out. I gotta spend the time on it to do it.
I guess it could be. It depends on if we were to get a better VR headset.
Yeah. I mean, like Beat Saber, all those things aren't new, but we did buy extra
Beat Saber
stuff
we got on Steam. Right. We got a lot of them on Steam. I think we got like 4 or 5 on
Commander,
Oculus.
my favorite game, right? The Bridge Commander at Steam. Yeah. So I think we're okay on all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Arizona Sunrise.
That was Oculus. Oh wait, no, that was Steam.
Was it Steam? Okay.
Oh, it was like a Robo Quest was one that was on Oculus.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Not a lot.
All right. Well, if you think I should try to get it, I will spend time, but it's going to be another pain in the butt, right?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not necessary.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, hope everybody else in our own pack at least took our advice before we actually did, and got it moved over easily for yourselves for sure. So, cool. All right. Last thing is I forgot to mention. We're going to do new releases, right? That was the other thing that we do. And what do we see here in April? We're already the 9th on it. Anything launched or that we missed on it? I know that what game came out last time that everybody was talking about? I don't know. Did you play or hear anything about it? What was it called? It was last month. Remember those? Oh, Call of Duty. Warzone that came out on mobile.
I'm not sure.
No. Well, for April, what do we have? Planet Crafter? No, that was Goons. Did you hear about any of this stuff? I haven't seen much at all. Harold Hillbutt?
No, I don't know much about
Lunar Lander Beyond? Anything there?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, literally, there's no information on a lot of this stuff. So as I go back to look at it, The Curse of Gloomy Island, I mean, I don't see any major coming up in the next month or two.
We just had a big year for like major published games.
Yeah, it's past.
So I think this is the year of like development,
right,
for a lot of those studios. So I don't know.
Yeah, not much seen there. Okay, I guess there's like Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door on the Switch coming out next month, May. So I don't know if you're a Mario fan, there's something cool, but yeah. Okay, so nothing much else there to talk about. All right, that's it. That's the show. Just kind of wrapping up some updates on what's cooking in the video game world. Just chatting a little bit about what we're doing. We appreciate you checking us out and tuning in each and every month as we do this. And of course, if you want to be a part of the show, you have somebody you think we should talk to, have some conversation with, how do they get a hold of us?
At joystick_show on Twitter, joystickshow@gmail.com, our website, joystickshow.com, and our Discord as well, at joystickspace_show.
Very cool. All right, my son, we appreciate it. Rumble Pack, thanks for listening. Until next time, game on.
Joystick, the Joystick Show.